Just last week, your governorship candidate in the 2023 election left and made several accusations against you and said you are the problem of the party and that's the reason why he's decided to leave.
Look, let me try and use the cultural connotation here. No matter how many rags, no matter how many clothes a young man has, he can never have as many rags as an old man. No? Mm. It's an infra dignitatem for me to respond to the rubbish he has been talking about. My children are far much older than him, far better educated and far more civilized. All the rubbish he's talking about, I will ensure that we will get somebody who is slightly older than him, highly professional person, who will talk about that. It's an infradig. He came and he was just one very, very respectable elder that brought him. And we just concluded that that elder cannot tell us and we will say no. That's how we considered him. And we told the other younger man to step down so that, to step down at the primaries. Because in our own case, you must do primaries. And I don't think I need to go down. That's good riddance to bad rubbish. I won't talk about that. It's an infradig.
You look at the performance of your party in 2023 in Lagos. You lost the governorship election. And it was... I think since I started following or covering politics, I would say that was one of the worst performances your party has ever recorded. In the governorship election now. You didn't make even up to 70,000 votes, and that was really poor. With the benefit of hindsight now, what do you think went wrong? What would you say the party did wrong?
That's what it's not the party that did anything wrong. It's the personality that was involved. He lied his way through. And I've told you, I'm going to get a younger man who will come and give you all those details. I'm telling you, if you want him tomorrow, I will make sure he reports. He will now come and explain these stories. It's an infradig. When I said, my children are much older than this fellow, and he will follow him for the rest of his life. He's lying. Every story he's telling you there is lying. But for me, it means I am raising him up to my level. Please, let's...
Okay. All right.
Of course, people reacted. People reacted. The worst reaction, the man that actually blew open that balloon was the former governor, Fashola. When he came back from Abuja as Minister of Transport or Works, he said, what is PDP doing? People told me, please open switch on your television and listen to Governor Fashola. He said, what? This one we are presenting that used to be my cameraman in the... I said, my God, what? Let me just leave it. And you think Nigerians are not listening? The electorate, like I said, are much bigger than those of us, and more larger than those of us who are card-carrying members. So what do we expect? And the younger man who has the pedigree, brilliant fellow, was at MIT. An MIT graduate, a man from a solid home. We asked him to step down so that this fellow can... And then he came round with stories. I said, look, you are older than him. Okay, he's younger than you. I begged the father of the Rose Vival. I said, look, Wale, please, let him go and be the running mate. And he still has years. That time he was 39 years old. This guy said he was 45. So I said, okay, you know, manage it yourself. And the elders also. I have apologized to the party people because I followed the voice of an elder. I can't mention it. But a respectable, responsible man. And I thought they had done a thorough screening of this fellow. When by the time we found out, oh my goodness, how can you compare how can you compare a rat to a lion? Absolutely incomparable. I said, what? It was, anyway, leave that for.
All right, Chief.
We had learned a lesson. We have learned a lesson, and now we are regrouping, because a divided house will remain a defeated house.